Hey guys, here we're back and we're flying in the World War II simulator game War Thunder. This is really an extraordinary game. It's so realistic, and I'm flying today in German airplanes, the Bf 109 Messerschmitt, a really great airplane. Now there's several ways to play when you're playing airplanes, or when you're in a fighter plane. They call them several different methods or ways. And the first way is boom and zoom, and I use that tactic with these airplanes. They lend themselves to it really well, which is you get as high as you can, get level, look for some people. Ooh, guess what? They're already fighting over there. Airplane's going down. And I'll take a shot at this guy. Anyway, you get as high as you can, and then you dive down on your prey, uh, blowing them to bits, and then hopefully, or if you miss, you don't stay in the fight. You hit the throttle and gain altitude and get back up. And there's my first kill of the day. He's going down. And I didn't even have to dive down to do it. We don't want to get down on the deck, but guess what? Sometimes it happens. Anyway, so look at these airplanes. They're just beautifully rendered. Um, and I'm still climbing, looking for my next prey. Uh, this this is going to be good. Now the second way is called um, energy fighting, in which case you must keep your airplane speed up at all times, the energy level up at all times. You can go and fight at their level, but don't expect to turn and keep up with them. You have to break off and know how to get away from folks, or get up and climb and get away from the fight. So two things is we've talked about as the energy flying, keeping your speed up, because when you go down and start making turns, your speed runs off. Oh, look out! We're getting shot at by the tail gunner on that bomber, and I'm going to try to get out of his way. Dive down, get out of his way, come back around, and we'll get after him again. So keeping your speed up, because when you turn, you bleed speed off, and then you're a sitting duck. So you don't want to do that. And then the other kind of fighting is what they call turn fighting. Airplanes that do really well in that are like the Japanese uh, planes. They're really light and nimble, and they're not quite as fast, but they can turn on a dime. And whoa, hey, guess I'm dead. Stand by. All right, back again with my next BF 109. This is an E model, not the E3, slightly lower, and we're still in the fight. Uh, so we're talking about the Japanese planes that are so light and nimble, and they can turn really fast. I'll do a video on those sometime. They're really fun to fly. And let's see, what am I doing here? Let's dive down. Through the clouds. No, the thing I like about this game is that sometimes you have clouds, sometimes it's... Oops, hold on. Get all oriented here. And sometimes you have clear. Right now the clouds are right down on the deck. Well, I think I got my first kill with this airplane. Good job, me. We're climbing back up into the clouds. Um, don't want to stay down on that deck too long. Um, and let's take a look and see where we're at. If anybody's interested in playing this game, this of course is one of the free to play games, and it's a marvelous marvelous game because of its realism. The planes behave as planes should. I'm a pilot myself, or was, and what's really fun is that these airplanes actually do behave like real airplanes. If you play in the realistic mode, as I'm not doing right now, but you can literally tear the wings off these airplanes by diving too fast or making too tight a turn. And of course, your pilot and these things, they black out all the time. So it's really like reality. And what have we got going here? I think maybe I've spotted somebody else. You can't see him yet, but I could when I made this. Taking some flak, and you'll notice that when the flak comes in, the airplane jumps a little bit when it gets hit by bits and pieces. And now I'm on the deck, I'm maintaining some speed, but now we're going to see some examples of energy fighting with this airplane. I still prefer the boom and zoom, but mind you, tight turn, get this guy around, and dive back down on him, and bingo. Got one, going for another one. Let's see. He's shooting back at me. Now, this is what I shouldn't be doing, is trying to tail him, so I break off, see if I can't gain some altitude, get some more energy built up in the airplane. Altitude will give you that energy. Oh, yikes. And there, so look at that. I took a whole bunch of shots right to the wing, got a big hole in it. Oh man, hate it when that happens. Now my airplane's going to fly poorly because it doesn't have as much lift on that left hand wing. And the controls are a little goobered, but I'm still staying in the fight. Keeping the power port to this thing. The other thing is I can run out of ammo, like in the real world. So. And we got another one. Good for me. Bullets flying everywhere. I'm doing what I shouldn't be doing, which is staying down on this deck. Got to get some energy. And bring it back around. Let's see if we can't get this guy. Nope. Let's get down on the deck. Get speed up. Now, I really shouldn't pull up like this because I might have somebody behind me. Check my six. Okay. Working on getting some energy back in this airplane, having patience. Something caught my eye. No, can't get that one. Airplane's still misbehaving. Beautiful airplane. I'm sort of protecting this runway because the enemy can actually blow it up enough to get points and we'd lose the match. That noise you hear is when somebody's attacking it. Okay. Dove down on that airplane, but dang, didn't get a hit or anything. Coming back around. I think that was a B-25, and you know those guys are really hard to bring down. They usually have really good gunners, and you know what? They take a lot of hits too. And B-25s can either bomb from high altitudes in this game and in real life, or they can get down on the deck. Let's see if I can get them. doing a little bit of damage, staying away from his gunners who are. Let's bring my cannons to bear. Big old cannons. Gonna dodge out of the way. And got him. Hey, keep close to pieces. Oh, there we go. Managed to get some more holes blown in my airplane, and you know, I'm pretty much thinking that this is going to be the case for me. And, you know, I'm going to end this after this one. I had some more airplanes I brought out in this game. Whoops, some more holes, but that's the end of it. So, catch you later. Oh guys, well thanks for watching that video of me getting blown up a couple times. Well, it's embarrassing, but it happens, especially in this game. And do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe if you like these videos. I'm not really good, but you know, I have a lot of fun at it, and hopefully you do too. Or maybe you'll learn something, especially if you're new to these games that I like to play. I try to give a little information out. And and also hit like if you like it as well. So anyway, thanks so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.